And that's really sad because the main reason why is because the black guy is actually Russian and not American.
What?
Yeah, in Durarara, the big black guy that's in there is Russian. And so, like, he kind of ends up being a combination of the two stereotypes for, oh, did you tag me in something to do with the dumb American Keith or whatever his name is in Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. My question is, did you tag the 4Kids dub version? Because that is something.
In America.
It was so bad.
It's beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about.
So bad. Also, I'm working on art, so just go, hey Tori, when you need me to read something.
Okay.
Because I know that we're probably going to be doing a lot of more of the grinding stuff today.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I did gain some more levels, but, like, I don't know. We're going to be going to a lot of places, and I don't know how quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
Oh no! The fucking NPC again! Man! You know, fucking English anime, or English dubbed anime, especially when it gets altered, is really fucking weird. Because, like, yeah, we can't include guns in this, even though America is known for, like, having guns everywhere. We can't have people drinking wine. Are you crazy, One Piece? It's juice, thank you very much. I think that's the one that always tripped me up the worst.
Wasn't there even, like, a point in, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Where there were these, like, guys pointing guns, and
yeah.
they just, like, photoshopped the guns out, so they were still holding their hands out as if they were holding guns.
Yeah. Well, they didn't even do that. They, like, actually reanimated over it to make it look like they were pointing their fingers, but in the shape of guns.
Oh, God.
So, like, finger guns at Kaiba. And that's also the thing that was really hilarious about, I want to say his name was Keith. Or Kenny, or something starting with a K. Let's just call him Kenny Loggins. For those who don't know, famous, if I remember correctly, American singer, country singer. But, yeah, no, the super American dude, like, okay, it was Keith. Okay. Because, sorry, whenever I say Keith now, I think of Voltron. And, like, I understand that Keith is, you know, also a kid raised in the country. Never mind his other parentage. But yeah, so there's a scene in there where Keith, like, they get to Pegasus, and Keith, like, threatens Pegasus with a gun, but they photoshopped it out, so again, it's finger gun. And it's like, really? Really? Is this absolutely necessary?
A bottle costs 50,000 gold.
You better fucking have some booze in it, mate.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
The bot finally worked. Hot damn. It just takes... Let's see... When did this first tweet go out? 12:48, and it tweeted out 20. So, it takes about 30 minutes, but the bot does eventually tweet out. So that's good news. Mess with Michael Bay and you mess with America. I want you guys out of my country by tomorrow morning. But this is Japan. Every country in the world belongs to America. Oh no. Wow.
Pop! A fairy appears, then is gone.
That second thing that Smog tagged us in. I mean, the language is correct. You a fucking cowgirl, a fucking cowboy? Lord. If anything, it actually reminds me how me and Moon usually talk. Every other word is fuck. And it's just so casually thrown in there that, you know, we mess people up. Though the Elvis obsession was an interesting part of it. Hey, there's a fairy.
That pirate trapped me in the bottle. I will draw Oxyel from the bottom of the spring for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving me. Remember, Oxyel will give you air.
Capture her again in case we die.
Yeah. We've played Legend of Zelda. Just fucking bottle fairies, it's fine. Guess that explains why we had such an expensive bottle.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there was a fairy in it. Got it. That would explain why it was so pricey. You're buying a human life. Or fairy life, I guess.
Yeah. Fairies aren't human. They're subhuman.
Rude. I'm pretty sure the Fae don't think that. Also, I genuinely could not tell last night if Preston was actually getting bent out of shape over me calling the bunny people Mimiga.
Oh, yeah, I saw the VOD and I was very confused by that too.
Yeah, I'm just like, are you just trying to, like, fuck with me? Because that's literally what the game is calling them, so... I'm just sailing down the river. On our strange winged goose. Because I'm sorry, when you're paddling down forwards, it doesn't look like a canoe.
Ouch, that guy hurts.
Though, to be fair, Cave Story was pretty fun.
I'm glad you like it. I think I've played that. I think I play that game like once a year since it came out, and it came out in like 2001.
Oh, wow.
Our dad is beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about. Aren't you just entranced by his bulging eyeballs?
Meanwhile, mine just looks perpetually tired. So, you know, accurate representation of me.
Line for you.
Yay. Warriors, you have Oxyel. The mermaids wait. Please help them. Nothing here. Well, alright then.
Let's go into the inn first.
Probably a good idea. Ah, yes, America, the day in which we feel the need to make unnecessary noise. So actually, what really upsets me lately is, like, we won't even be close to 4th of July, but all of a sudden people have decided that they're gonna start setting off fireworks on Sunday for football Sunday. And I'm like, you don't need to. You can express your joy over that touchdown without an M80. Thank you. Also, where the fuck are you getting all this money to spend on fireworks? Those things aren't cheap. Like $50 hardly gets you any fireworks anymore.
How much do they cost? Jeez.
I want to say that when my dad was actually buying, like, fireworks, like, specifically the ones that were actually pretty, because my dad's not much for noisemakers, I think he laid down at least $150 on them. Yeah. And that was a couple years ago. Prices have only gone up. Now, if I remember correctly, like a noisemaker small sets, which is basically like cherry bombs, sparklers, and a couple of other things like that aren't really impressive. There might be like one that is actually a go up in the sky firework that you can get for $50. But at that point, you may as well just go to Walmart and buy a packet of noisemakers, because that's really what you're getting for $50 there. So may as well spend $25 and get a steak with the other 50 or something, or the other 25. And technically, I do have the option to go into work today and just not for actual working, but to go see the fireworks that are lit up at Gasworks, because our building opens up the 48th and 49th floor for firework viewing to staff and family. But I don't want to go down to downtown Seattle. And it'd be different if it was like a catered event and everything, but it's just like you can go upstairs and stand around and mingle with people until the fireworks start. It's not like in Japan where, you know, when they do their New Year's celebration and everything, they have huge grand festivals with food and stalls. I wish 4th of July was like that out here. Though technically there are some areas where it is like that.
But they're never near
Those-
you.
Well, one of them is, but like, I don't know, it's not the same. Like, people don't really get dressed up for it. Or if they do, it's horrendous America gear. I think that's probably the most shitty thing about living in America is, like, because we are such a mixing pot of people, we don't exactly have traditions like that.
Yeah.
And I guess my dad is causing problems again because I just heard my mom slam her door.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
No one was ever allowed anything airborne. Oh. Yeah, no, so in the area I live in, most of the cities have fireworks banned unless they're actually run by the city. Which Gasworks Park, the 4th of July celebration in the park over here, those are actually run by like city officials, and they've got fire marshals on hand and all that kind of stuff. So it's sanctioned fireworks stuff. You can't just, go to the Indian reservation and buy a bunch and go to the park and shoot them off. But where I specifically live is an area that isn't owned by a city. I'm technically in an unincorporated county. And the county doesn't have any laws against fireworks. So as a result, people go out to the Indian reservations, they buy fireworks from them, and then they bring them back here and shoot them off. Granted, they're technically only allowed to do it from, I think, 10 a.m. on the 4th to 11 p.m. on the 4th. But they still are shooting them off after 12 p.m. on the 5th, or 12 a.m. on the 5th. And then the weeks leading up to it, and the weeks after. And unfortunately, because of the nature of them, it's kind of hard to, do anything bad. Yeah, sure, you can call the cops and bring them out here, but unless they're continuing to shoot them off, you're not going to locate them. So, not much you can do about it. Alright, have fun, Smog.
Take
Don't
care.
work too hard.
Thank you.
Also, my parents need to stop going shopping when they're hungry.
What happened?
So, we're planning for the 4th of July stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, as per tradition with Hungarian families, we make a lot of food whenever there's a big festival or a big holiday or something. So, not necessarily unusual or abnormal, but apparently the plans were to have Roman steamed artichokes, steak, hamburgers, kebabs,
Oh.
roasted corn. And it's just at that point I'm like, okay. Hold the fuck. That's way too many main meal items, because on top of that there's also baked potato and fries and probably some barbecue vegetables or something, and then, cake for dessert. And I'm like, okay, we need to pull some of this stuff back. And my dad's like, well, the only reason why I include the hamburgers in there is because we don't have enough steaks for everybody. She's like, okay, that's fair. I can understand having, the hamburger and steaks. My dad cut up, a bunch of, beef chuck for the kebabs. And I was like, are you sure there's gonna be enough? And he's just like, well, we also got other things. And I'm like, oh, gotcha. Because generally, when I make kebabs, I try to make 2 per person plus an extra 2 servings.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the same with every other meal you cook, is that's how you should be cooking, is 2 per person plus an extra serving, just in case no one wants seconds or someone unexpected comes over. So, yeah, it was a lot of food, and I convinced my mom, I'm like, hey, maybe don't cook the artichokes yet. I mean, you got some really nice big artichokes, and as much as I'd love to have them, maybe save that for another night this week. Because, with steaks and everything, those are generally a one-time deal. With hamburgers, again, kind of a one-time deal, but you can eat them the second day. Artichokes are really legitimately only good the day of. I mean, you can have it the day after, it's just not that good. So, yeah, I'm just like, let's not, just decide that this is going to be our grand cooking day. We're just going to make a ton of food all day.
If we cannot regain the
Especially-
power of water, we will become bubbles and disappear.
Oh no,
Sad.
that sucks. At least you won't become sea foam, though.
My friend Daryl went to that land, then never returned. I've often wondered what happened. Maybe she grew legs and walked away?
Left you behind. What a friend.
I know, right?
Unbelievable. You can breathe underwater. I'm impressed.
Oh, amazing. Please save the sea and make the orb shine again.
I suppose you are the legendary jerks.
You just stole my shit. Damn.
Are we going to become bubbles?
You will if you keep standing in front of that chest. 10G. All 100,010 G. Beep beep. For a second there, I thought you got into a battle.
To unlock the Mirage Tower, the Lefuulei use a musical tone. I think we varied that.
It's weird because they all look like doors to me.
How do we get to that last one? Well, I guess we can't get there yet.
Sometimes it be like that. It's inventory time. Time to suss out all the garbage we need and all the garbage we don't.
Yes, let's see.
Wasn't kidding when I said they go crazy with their fireworks here. Because this is only 2 p.m. right now. And already like 4 fireworks in the last 5 minutes. Here's the next question. There we go. Did it? Aha! Okay. Maybe I will add that thought. Seems to take a while, but it does work.
Yeah, that is weird. Let's see. Okay.
So, any plans for 4th of July today, Coco?
Not really. Like, we don't usually do something, and I have asked, but I've just gotten vague answers, so I'm guessing not, but who knows what they might spring.
I mean, they did stop over to visit, so...
Yeah. Alright.
Which didn't sound like that was at all planned.
No, not in the slightest. Okay.
I have to go clean up my lines after this. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that this year 4th of July is on a Wednesday, so it's kind of hard to plan for anything to do.
Yeah.
Even if you normally do plan, it's like, it's on a Wednesday, people have to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, it is nice to have a break, you know, in the middle of the week.
Yeah. Like, I like having the break in the middle of the week, but I don't like the idea that, you know, I'm gonna be dead tired tomorrow because fireworks are gonna keep going
Yeah.
for a little while. I actually used to have a job where I had Wednesdays off on the regular. And I have to say, like, for me personally, that's the best schedule. Is work 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then have my Wednesday off. Because my Wednesday actually allowed for me to, like, not just get, you know, laundry and stuff like that done, but also, like, if I had to make it.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
So sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues. On the double.
But sir... There weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up!
Hmm.
Sorry, Goofy. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do.
Oh, hell.
I mean, just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.